Today we will be testing a 10-minute scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 10-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 165 different strategies, with 61 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That is achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. We've also tested a total of 997 indicators, with 421 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we are testing a 10-minute scalping strategy. So, probably one of the biggest questions that I've been getting recently from viewers is whether or not the Academy of Forex indicator can work on stocks, different markets, and so on beyond the crypto and Forex. And so the answer is yes. It's yes and no. So it's not going to function in the traditional way, but we will take a look a 10-minute strategy that in the backtesting has proven to be quite profitable. And so again, we're on the 10-minute time frame. This is on the NASDAQ 100, the E-mini futures. And so the indicator here on the top, this is an additional indicator to the Academy of Forex indicator, is the bands indicator. There's an additional name to it. And for those of you who are interested in this, of course, you would have need to have access to the Academy of Forex indicator. And so I will do a more in-depth, detailed video on all the exact criteria for this if you are interested. And so let me know on the Discord in the Patreon only channel, and I'll do that video if there is interest in it. And so what we are looking for is kind of a two-part setup here, as you can probably guess by the two indicators here. And so what we're looking for first and foremost is going to be the Academy Forex, the MR line. So it's this line right here, not this faster line, not this line right here, but this line is the MR line. Typically we use it to identify kind of overbought and oversold. We're looking for that MR line to cross down below this center line. And if I hover over this candle right here, if you look at these numbers right above my cursor right now, you can see that it is in the negative. That is identifying where the MR line is. When it's in the negative, that means it's below the middle line. When it's in the positive, that means it's above that middle line. And then what we're looking for is when it crosses down, for example, right here, we're looking for the inverse Fisher transformed IFT line. So that's the faster line here. We're looking for the IFT line to be down here in the oversold area, if you will, this kind of gray area down here to the bottom. And then what we're looking for is for the bands indicator to have a red coloration in the middle line right here. And so once all those line up, then what you're looking for is kind of a continuation setup. And so this is kind of classic with the Academy of Forex strategy. We're looking for price to push down below this wick right here, this wick that formed on this close of this candle. So we're looking for it to push down about 3% farther. And then once that pushes down to the 3%, that would then trigger us into a short position. And so we would have a short position set about right here. Now in this case though, we're not going to set a hard stop. Our stop would be is if the price action comes up and closes above this middle line and then continues past just a little bit. And so it's kind of hard to explain, but let's see if we can. So let's say that this right here was our entry. And let's say that price comes up and closes above this middle band right here. Then we wouldn't immediately exit the trade. We'd be looking for price to then move up just a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2% more above that mark, and that would trigger our exit. Same way with this, that's how it's going to be. It's not going to be a hard stop. And so, but then what we're going to target is, we're going to target at least 22% in this case. And so let's see if we can set this up. So we're going to set our stop right about there, I guess, is how you would kind of identify it. And then we're going to target right at 22% in this case. And we'll go ahead and play this forward. And you see that price comes down nicely, getting us to that take profit. And of course, our stop would have been trailing along as this line here continues to drop lower and lower. And that is significant here in just a moment. We'll discuss that a little bit more. Let's go ahead and look at a long setup. All right, and for the long setup, of course, we're looking for the Academy of Forex MR line to cross above that middle line there. So again, if I mouse over this candle right here, you can see these two numbers right here are in the positive. That means it's above that middle line there. And then we're looking for the IFT, the inverse Fisher transform line, to be in the overbought area, if you want to call it that, this upper zone, kind of grayish red zone here. And then we're looking for the bands line here, the middle line, to be green. You can see we get all that line up just like before. And then again, we're going to enter a long trade here, right about there. Our initial stop again is going to be that break and continuation beyond that middle line there. So it's not really a hard stop. And then once again, we're going to target that 22% right there. And so what we're really looking for is a 25% move, but we have that 3% kind of baked into it. And so it's going to actually put us right at 22% overall, looking for that 25% move. So again, let's go ahead and play this one forward and see what we get. And once again, you see that we get that really nice move, and we get to our take profit. Pull back just a little bit here, but it avoids breaking down below that middle band right there before it makes that nice move straight up right there. Now, of course, in the traditional usage of the Academy of Forex indicator, as I've shown in many videos, it usually achieves somewhere in the 80s, the 80% range, between 80 and 87. It kind of hovers right around in there. And so definitely super profitable on the crypto and Forex market. But again, big question has been whether or not you can use it in kind of the regular stock market. But let's just go ahead and go over the numbers on this. So I did the 50 trade test, again, like I normally do. And out of those 50 trades, we got 37 winning trades and 13 losing trades, putting it at a 74% win rate. Now, the average stop was right at 17%. So out of those 13 losing trades, the average stop out was at 17%. And of course, on the winning side, it was 22%, was, straight across the board, 22% any of the winning trades. And so on the winning side, altogether, percentage wise, would have been 814% gain. On the losing side, you would have lost 221% for an overall gain of 593%. And that is from December 1st. So December 1st until now. So basically 1 month roughly, you would have gained 593% trading this strategy, again on the 10-minute chart of the E-mini futures, using this strategy, taking every single trade. If you're interested in the Academy of Forex Indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for our Patreon down below. It's only $15 a month after the free trial is over. And so it's super cheap for a profitable, efficient trading system, trading indicator. You do have to maintain your Patreon status, but it comes with a lot of benefits, a lot of assistance and support within our community as well. And again, as I said a moment ago, if anyone is interested in this strategy and using it this way, let me know in the Discord on the Discord server and the Patreon only channel, and I'll do that in-depth video really detailing the exact rules of entry and other things that I didn't go over here because I don't want the video to drag on too long, and some other little tips and tricks and hidden gems that you can use also in the E-mini futures kind of world using the Academy of Forex Indicator. And so that's it for this one. So the answer is yes, it can be used in the stock market and other markets as well. And so we'll continue to do some videos on that. All right, that's it for this one. We'll go ahead and end the video here and move on to the next video.